Good victory for Real Madrid away against Real Oviedo. It was a good game, a good game. Not They were not really in difficulties. They were controlling the game. Three mistakes of Oviedo and then three goals of Real Madrid after that. And yeah, it was a good game, a good game. They have done the job. And Vinicius scored, Kylian Mbappe with a double, and and then now he's officially is like the real leader of this team of Real Madrid, and then everything is moving by his way, for Kylian Mbappe, and then he's carrying the team, so that is the most important for Real Madrid. Hello everybody, hope that you're fine. I'm good. Welcome for this new video for the review of the game of Real Oviedo against Real Madrid. So if you love this content, like and then subscribe to be aware of all video on the channel. So let's start the review. What can we say? What can we say for Real Madrid? Um, I would say that before the end of the first half, again, it was a little bit closed because Oviedo were defending a lot because there were a lot of density behind, so there were no spaces for Real Madrid to get advantage. Sometimes when they were trying with some strikes, you could see that it was most of the time touched by any defender because there were many behind. And then even at some point, I was wondering how the keeper was able to see how the ball was coming because I said there were a lot of foot there, and then it wasn't simple for him to know where the ball can come. But as I said, they were defending all of them behind, and it wasn't so simple for Real Madrid to create opportunities. But they were pushing, and it wasn't simple as the minute were moving on during their first half, and then they got even advantage through that opportunity where Oviedo they missed the ball, and the beautiful goal of Kylian Mbappe because the way carrying the ball, it was really interesting the way he turned by himself, and then he was able to conclude to for open the scoring for Real Madrid. So even for this first goal for me is not possible. There is a foul of Chouameni that was clear, and then for me it's a mistake of the referee because it's a real foul of Chouameni because after that they reckoned the ball and then they went to score, and for me like this goal should have been disallowed. But I said that was a huge mistake. So I won't say that it has changed the physiognomy of the game. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying that it was a foul, and then what also mean that even the goal and everything that happened after that should have been disallowed, but that wasn't the case, and I think it has helped Real Madrid a little bit because they ended the first half well because, as I said, the game was really close. They were trying, but they were not really taking that advantage in such a way. So in the second half, it was almost the same thing. Once they came back, they were trying, and it was even Oviedo were pushing, trying, but it was just when you could see that the differences between big teams and then small teams, if you have to say it like that, because in terms of quality, in terms of techniques, in terms of experience for players, it was completely different because you could see that there were some opportunities where some players of Oviedo they were missing the right gesture because sometimes it's like they were in a hurry, they were rushing, and then they were not taking their time to do things properly, you know. And as I said, they got good opportunities, but they were not able to equalize because I think if at that moment they were able to equalize, the game could have been different completely. As I remember that opportunity, I think it was Osibo who touched the post, he hit the post, and then I think at that moment where Thibaut Courtois was completely away, and then I think if he equalized at that moment, and then they were in a very good momentum, it could have been a complete different game. But it wasn't the case; it was just the post. And as I said, after that, they were thinking that they were thinking that they were so confident, more than confident that they were supposed to be. And then I think it wasn't good for them because after that they missed the ball with a very good pressing also of Real Madrid. Because as I said, the first goal of Kylian Mbappe is true there. It was a foul of Tchouaméni, but it was after a pressing, you know. And as I said, the three goals came by the same way: three pressing, they won the ball, and then they went to score. And then the second goal also the same thing, very good pressing. As I said, they started playing like they thought they were like Barcelona or Paris Saint-Germain, and then they missed the ball with a very good pressing of Vinicius Jr. And then they were able to regain the ball and double for Kylian Mbappe, 3 goals in 2 games, and then I think he's already moving um, on the same way that he ended last season for Real Madrid, and then that is very good. And then you could see that he's in a very good shape, and that's very good. And then we believe that he will still carry the team of Real Madrid so far, like he was in a good shape last season personally, because with Real Madrid it wasn't the case, but he himself he was able to show good things, and then that's what he's doing right now, as I said. And then with that second goal for him during this game, and also Vini Jr., who started on the bench, who was also able to score his goal, and then that is very good for him. I think it will help him because we are still hoping that he will say the real Vinicius, because till now I think he has not came back. He's I won't say restored, but we have not find back the real Vinicius. So I don't want to believe that he's still affected by the fact of missing the Ballon d'Or, but hope for him that he'll be this season, or where he'll be back. Yes, hope that he'll be this season, he'll be back, because I think last season one of the issues of Real Madrid is because we could see that Kylian Mbappe was alone, like the leader carrying this team. The fact also Bellingham was under the level, it was really different. So hope for him that he will come back at a very good level, and then with him with Kylian Mbappe, it will be really interesting and very good for Real Madrid, because they will need all of them to be in a very good momentum. And also, it was a very good game of Rodrigo. Seeing him, it was in a very good shape, and even if he was not happy when he was out during the game, because he has shown very good things, but so even for him, we don't know what will happen if he will still stay at Real Madrid or he move. And so I want to see. I really want to see how this story will end for Rodrigo, because he's a very good player, and then I hope for him that he will stay at Real Madrid, because right now he's like they are pushing him away, and then for me it won't be a very good decision for Real Madrid. So we'll see what will happen for him. And also good. I really love the game of Mascherano. It was really interesting, like his score, his movement when he was receiving the ball, his touches. It was really interesting, and I think it can be very interesting um on that right side with Arda Güler. It can be really interesting, even if today Güler was playing on the another position, but it can be really interesting as both of them they play with their left foot. It can be really interesting. So we'll see how it will be, and then as long as they are getting some minutes with this team of Real Madrid, so it's gonna be interesting. So as I said, in general, but the game was not exceptional. But the game was a nice game, nice game, not much, but they have done the job, what was important away, and they got the 3 point, and then that's very good victory 3-0, so at the end of the day we'll see that it was interesting, it was a very good game for them, and then that's it. So I don't know against which team they will play the next game, but there is good things that we can already notice for Real Madrid, and then the way they are playing. So I think that's all. That's all. Not a lot of things to say. They have done well, and yeah, it was also the return of Carvajal. If I've played the first game, and then today, get more minutes, and then that's very good. I hope that for him also, he's completely away of injuries, and also another good performance of Thibaut Courtois as well as usual. And that's it. That's it. Very good for them, and then Real Madrid. So now, yeah, guys, now is is true. That's all. I spoke about everything. So like and subscribe if you love this content, and also if you have not watched the video of Barcelona, he's just there. He just yeah. If you have not watched this video, so you can watch it, and it will be very good. And as the next video coming, it will be for the game of Liverpool against Newcastle. Yes, it's coming on the channel. So just stay in touch, and then it will be interesting. And thank you guys for your support on the channel. So thank you guys. God bless. Bye bye.